Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry, I don't know why I looked off the distance just then. But in today's video, I want to do a review of a video game, well, not a video game, but an Android game that I found on Google Play called, what was it called? I believe it was called Flick Quarterback, or Quarterback Flick 2019. It's available on Google Play on Android. I don't know if it's for iOS or not because I have a Samsung Galaxy. But I'm gonna get into the review. But before I get into the review, I'm gonna stick a dip in because I got some Grizzly Dark again. And yeah, I'm gonna stick a smaller pension just because I want to be able to talk in this video. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that is considered a small pinch by my standards, I know. Yeah, when you've been dipping for like a year, like a small pinch is like kind of a big pinch to starters. Or to people that don't even dip at all, they're just like, what the hell? But yeah, this is considered a small dip for me. Anyways. Hold on, let me pack that in better. Okay. So, I'm gonna shot my controller, my PS3 controller. Oh, you guys ever seen this camo PS3 controller that I got? It's pretty cool. I've had this for 4 years now, but I don't even have a PS3 anymore. And then when I did do a lot of live streams on PS4, this was the boot controller that I used back in the day. So anyways, guys, let's get into the review of Quarterback Flick 2019 for Android. So, I've been looking for a good Android game or Android football game that I can play on mobile lately. And obviously this game does not have the NFL license, so the teams that are in the game are actually fake names. Like Minnesota is the Minnesota Hawks. There's a team called the Stampeders or whatever. So they had the real NFL cities and states, but not the actual team names. They're all fake. And as you can imagine, in this Quarterback Flick game, all the gameplay is for the quarterback. You don't play as a wide receiver. It's kind of arcadey, so they don't even... excuse me. It's kind of arcadey, so they don't even really have an offensive line. I mean, it's not simulation at all, like Madden kind of tries to be. So yeah. The gameplay is kind of shucky. It's a lot like Madden Overdrive, in the sense that when you score, it's more like fantasy points. Like, you get, like, thousands of points for a touchdown. Or just a positive play in general that's a first down. So it's kind of weird like that. Yeah, it is really weird. And there's no real offensive line in the game. You just kind of chuck the ball whenever you see a receiver open. And there is no quarterback scrambling, which is very weird. So overall, it's a very weird game. And the wide receiver can catch just about anything as long as it's like a nice, clean, chucked pass and it's not wobbly. Like if a defensive tackle comes in at you, or a defensive end comes in and nails you, your pass will actually come off kind of odd and be kind of wobbly. So that's pretty realistic. But the tackling is terrible. You think Madden's tackling is terrible? Oh my god, you have seen nothing. And I understand this is a free-to-play Android game, so it's not going to be super realistic, but the collision detection is just awful. Like, the defensive players will literally run into the guy that they're supposed to tackle and completely whiff. It's terrible. So for the developers of this game, if you're planning on making a 2020 version of this game, Yeah, you definitely need to work on the collision detection because they don't even like. Not only that, but the wide receivers don't even really react to the ball. It's like Madden 11. They can catch the ball without looking. It's pretty terrible. They don't have any head tracking. They don't look at the ball or anything. They just kind of do their own thing. And unlike Madden, the wide receivers are super unrealistic because they can warp to the ball. Just like aggressive catch in Madden, which kind of sucks. But the graphics for an Android game, I will say this, they are way better than Madden Overdrive. Madden Overdrive, look, the player models look super blocky and super generic. And the players, for the most part, because it's not an actual licensed game and it doesn't have any specific players in it, I'm not going to hate on them for the facial of the players. Because they're generic players anyways and they don't have the NFL license. How can you blame them? They're not actual players in the NFL. But, so yeah, the gameplay is kind of meh. There's no defensive gameplay, obviously, because you're the quarterback. You don't even, you don't even get to play as like a backup quarterback for like when you go for a field goal. Like you don't see any of that stuff. But there's a lot of cool touchdown celebrations, which is really cool. Although I realized not even 30 minutes in, a lot of the same touchdown celebrations would repeat over and over again. Because remember, it's very fast paced, very arcadey, so you score a lot of touchdowns in just one little sitting. And there is no franchise mode or season mode, so that might deter people. And there's not really a whole lot of what I would consider competitive online gaming for it. There just isn't. So it's more of a single player game. I'm not sure if you are when you are playing quarterback, if you're playing online against somebody and you're playing with like a simulated version of their defense. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe I signed on through Facebook and played that way. I didn't see any gamer tags pop up, so I don't know. I don't know how it works from a server standpoint. But the graphics are good for an Android game, but when you compensate for better graphics, it affects the gameplay severely. It has even better graphics than Axis, I think. Which, if you guys don't know, Access Football... I'm done spitting now, y'all. Because it's not that nice anymore. Access Football has decent graphics, but this is a little bit better. So yeah, I guess all in all, I'd give it a 5 out of 10 because the graphics are really nice, but the gameplay needs a lot of work under the hood. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you did go on to enjoy this video, leave a like or a comment and give me some feedback on what I could do better in my videos. Yeah. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.